Picture this: a crowded train in Tokyo. A toddler starts to melt down, and the mother does nothing. She just waits, calmly, like she knows something the rest of the world doesn't. And here's the thing: she does. Japanese children are consistently ranked among the most well-behaved, self-disciplined kids on the planet. But it isn't because they are punished into obedience. It is because of a parenting philosophy so simple and so powerful that once you hear it, you will never see your child's behavior the same way again. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Japanese culture is completely different. This won't work for me. But here is what is fascinating. The core principles behind this approach aren't cultural secrets. They are backed by decades of developmental neuroscience. Researchers at institutions like Harvard and Tokyo Medical University have studied why these children regulate their emotions so well. The answer isn't strict rules. It isn't fear. It all starts with one word: Shitsuke. In Japanese, this word is written with two characters, one meaning body and one meaning beauty. Literally translated, it means to attach beauty to the body, not punishment, not control. Beauty. Shitsuke is the Japanese art of raising a child who wants to behave, because good behavior has become a natural part of who they are. In Western parenting culture, we often wait for the bad behavior, and then we react. We yell, we take away the screen, we send them to their room, and for a few minutes it works. But then it happens again. That is because we are treating the symptom, not the cause. Japanese parents do the opposite. They prevent the fire instead of constantly putting it out. When a child acts out, they ask one powerful question: what skill is my child missing right now? When we look at the science of early childhood, we see that children do not misbehave to make our lives difficult. They misbehave because they lack a skill. Tool 1: offer your nervous system the missing skill of regulation. When your child has a massive meltdown, the skill they are missing is emotional regulation. Science tells us that babies and young children do not possess a fully developed prefrontal cortex, meaning they physically lack the neurological capacity to self-regulate their distress. Instead, they rely on co-regulation. They must literally borrow your calm, regulated nervous system to bring their own distress back down. So that mother on the train isn't ignoring her child. By remaining completely calm, she is offering her own steady heartbeat and peaceful presence as an anchor. The next time your child acts out, remember that they cannot self-soothe in a storm. They need to borrow your calm, not join their chaos. Tool 2: the art of Ma, holding the empty space. When a child is upset, our instinct is to quickly say, "Stop it," or "You're fine," to make the tears go away. But Japanese philosophy embraces the concept of Ma, the profound art of empty space and stillness. Instead of rushing to fix the emotion or pushing them to handle it alone, we must move toward them immediately. While they are still in the mess, we allow the story to breathe. By sitting quietly beside them and being a calm, undistracted witness to their emotional state, we teach their nervous system that connection is available during distress. Tool 3: the daily nature reset. Japanese parents prevent behavioral fires by building an incredibly strong, calm foundation. They understand that bright, loud, modern environments can be catastrophically overwhelming to an immature nervous system. Instead of relying on screens, which are strictly limited, Japanese children spend at least an hour outside every single day. Studies show that this daily exposure to nature directly lowers stress hormones and allows the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for self-control and focus, to mature properly. A simple, quiet discovery walk outside builds a brain capable of patience. You do not need to be perfect to use these tools. You just need to shift your perspective. When we stop seeing misbehavior as a battle to win and start seeing it as a missing skill to beautifully teach, we change the entire architecture of our child's developing mind.